Maganda gabi sa inyo lahat. Kamusta? Hope everyone's having a good night. What's this around me lips? Well, it's coleslaw green. Always get that when I start worrying about something. My throat, it's starting to get a bit better. Come on. We got a special guest tonight. Here she is. The pride of the family. Yep. Good old snowballs. Hello. You come in for water? She's got a bowl down there. Bowl of water. Only about an inch in it since she drank so much from it before. Hey, when you walk through a door, do you close it? Hang on, sorry, at the way. Have you got to close it? Come here. Come here. Does he leave it ajar? Because what's happening is, we got, well, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking to Joe and Jeannie Jenny, and I was just kicking back here, just sitting back, and I was looking at the door over there, but at the corner, I'll just show you. At the corner of the door, you can see a dark stick. Right there. And just below the door, near the stick, yep, there was a rodent. A mouse. A little black mouse. Have I seen him since? Well, what Joe said to me was get some bleach. Well, I sort of bleached a bit of the carpet there by mistake. Maybe because I went too close. But, so he's had a drink of water. But I haven't seen it. Hey, Buddha of Destiny, kamusta? Many blessings to you too, my dear friend. Thank you for coming. I did pop by your channel a couple of weeks ago. Maganda umaga kamusta. Only coleslaw cream, that's all. I only get it when I start worrying about things. And I've had a bit of that lately. I am okay lang. And we got a special guest here. Come on. Look at that. This is special guest. Daddy's little girl. Daddy's daughter. Yeah, Daddy's daughter. Yeah, she could get your face on your lips. I told you I married. Nah, order Oh, thanks, mate. Much appreciated. I must have rubbed it in because I probably should have done it after I done my live stream. She's taking a drink of water. Yeah. But, I'll do that. I'll do what you said. Hopefully that'll, I haven't probably had a lot of vitamin C. My dad uses, say, hot water with baking soda. Oh, okay, that's new. As I said, I only get it when I like stress about something or really worry about something, and came up here first, water, and then a couple of days later, this one down here, and that's why this lip is more fatter this side. But there was like a blackhead coming up with a bit of infection behind it. And with me, I tend to pop the blackheads out, and I got a bit of inflammation out of it, which is good. But blackheads can tend to, you get very fine, small ones, and they can tend to sit just on the ridge of your lip, and that's why this one is more fatter on one side, because I used to cop them all the time on this side, never this side, always this side, and stress, I'll tell you, they were a bugger. They really were. Even cold weather brings them out more. Yeah, I will be. I will be. I had to do a booking last night, and I meant to this afternoon to see if we could get in later this afternoon, but unfortunately, they were all booked out, and I've got that bronchial cold at the moment. If you saw my other video that I did earlier, it didn't help, and they basically say, "Oh, if you sound like you've got a cold, don't come. Stay home and self isolate, and then go and get tested." Well, did that last time. We had a party here, and I was good as gold. And then I had to go to my brother's son's 21st. Hey, Judy Fisher, how are you? Como esta? And got all that done. And it wasn't until the following Monday I went and got a test, COVID test, and nose, mouth, sorry, two noses. Okay, mate, thanks for that. Much appreciated. Uh, I call them cold sore blisters here, Judy. Um, Basically, they come when I start rowing about things I shouldn't be rowing about, but they'll go away. I have no stress in that whatsoever. Thank you, Buddha of Destiny. But I do have to make an appointment for next week for our vaccinations and our flu vaccinations. I haven't had the flu one yet. It's so slack. We're in lockdown again, Miss Judy Fisher. We had 9 cases day before yesterday, and now we've got 36. We got the Indian Virgin. Apparently, an Indian person came back into South Australia undetected. I don't know how that could happen, and came over to Victoria. Went to about 4 different places, and before you know it, it's just got out of hand again. So we're back in self isolation for 2 weeks or 7 days, I think it is. Thank you, Buddha. But what I have here, Miss Judy, there she is. There's the star of the show. She's having a bit of a. Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. I wish I had this sorted out first. She's having a bit of a doze. We're trying to catch a mouse that was over in that corner. I was talking to Joe and Jeannie Junie a couple of weeks ago, and must have been that big head thing, but tail that long. And Arlene saw it in the pantry before, so I've had to hot water and some bleach around the tiles, and inside the cleaned out the pantry. But I noticed that there was rat poo on the shelves, so tomorrow morning after I drop CJ off it, I'll start pulling some of the stuff off the shelves. And what I'll do is I'll get some bleach and put in a bucket of hot water, and I will wipe the shelves with it. Come on up, come here, come here, come on, up, up. Ah, there she is. Here's Miguel. Here, Miguel. I think she can see the cream on my face, border of destiny. For the cold sores, she probably wants to lick me face. Hey, Christopher Beecham, ¿cómo está? Look who I got here. I got the stars. Snowy, come here, come here, come on, come on. Yeah, not there. Oh, God. Yeah, so we'll stop running about her. I'll just pat her under the table. But yeah, so that's why she's in, because the last couple of times, I don't know whether it was Bruce's cat next door, tea trees. Oh, that's another good one too. Tea tree oil. Thank you. Thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. I'm just giving Snowy a bit of a pat. She hasn't had a bit of attention this week. She's been pretty good, been outside, does everything right, but she's just, and hasn't had a walk for a couple of weeks. And she's putting on a bit of beef, which doesn't help. I've got to buy some dry food tomorrow. And she's just been really good, And yeah, I've still got the throat and chest sore. As soon as I lay down, do nothing but bark like a dog. I've put the good old Vicks up here a couple of times. Trying to inhale it too much because it can cause what do you call it? That straight away nose thing with the Vicks vapor things. Did that the other day and someone thought I was sniffing cocaine in the car. Oh, God. Joke, Jen. Can we get up on the bed, Snowy? But yeah, that's the only reason why she's in the area is just to I'd seen before the last couple of days there was 2 dead mice out near a dog kennel, and like the dog we had to bring had to pull out the belly bone box, pull everything out, and bring the box back in here, and Arlene had to reload the box over there. It went yesterday, which was good, around about 2 o'clock. They're pretty punctual, LBC, which is great. A good bunch of guys. So we've got Missy in here tonight, just keeping an eye out. But yeah, Arlene saw the little bar stool. He came around the living room, so and you know the funny thing about that? Oh, mate, mice. Thank you, Judy. I ate a lot of oranges and a lot of apples. Thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. Can anyone see if Tom Simpson's on? I can't see. I know someone must have deleted him again. I don't know whether he's coming back or not. He came on the other night. I haven't seen him since, so yeah, I'm not against him. I've got nothing against him. He's a good kid. I mean, coconut. Oh, I use coconut for my hair. But I should get some coconut juice too as well. But these things happen. We are having a mouse plague here in New South Wales. Yeah, I think we got some mice here too. As I said, I was just sitting here where I am now, talking to Joe and Jenny Junie, and he was over near the door there, and I don't know, he looked like he couldn't get underneath the door. But there she is. What's she doing? Hey, Tom, we were just talking to you. Yeah, back in lockdown. Sorry, guys. There she is. Right, she's got off the bed again. What did you find? You see something? Yep, no, thanks, Buddha of Destiny. Much appreciated. Thanks for coming too. It's awesome. I love your videos too. They're pretty switched on, pretty cool. Ha ha ha, yeah. Oi, Snowy. I think my dog needed to go out for the toot toot. And there she's done a big Lake Mary Maloo. I better go and take her out and back in a minute. Come on, you. Could have told me. Come on. No. She's done a little lake down there. Just put one of the tea towels on it. I'll get it dried tomorrow. Another job I've got to do. But I should have checked to make sure that she had already done one before I brought her in. So that's my fault. Hey. Yeah, I had to take Snowy outside Scoot B. She did a Lake Mary Maloo. But I had a water bowl inside, which is a big water bowl. Come on, Scoot. How are you, Scoot B? Good, mate. Good. I've got coleslaw, but you know what that's from. Joke Lane. No, because you would have heard mine. Hers was silent but deadly. But I'll have to spray something on it tomorrow, or later. I'll let it soak into a towel. But it's unusual for her because yeah, I am good, thank you, Tom and Victoria. I was talking to George, and George rang me today about 3 times. I was in the bank talking to the bank manager, so I couldn't answer the phone. But didn't get a chance to talk to him. I think he got a bit thingy with me, so all's good. All's good. He's been sucking the car exhaust. Yeah, yeah, I could have done that too. I could have done something else. Just kidding. I'm not that way inclined. I prefer women over men any day. Sorry, Chris. Joking. Oh, I'm just letting you know. I'm not into ladyboys or anything, females or anything like that. And I'm not gay. I'm not homosexual. I prefer women. That's why I married a woman. Sucking on my exhaust is like that big. I couldn't get my mouth on it. But it's one of those things. Unfortunately, just gotta cop it. What happens when you put powder on dogweed? That should keep it from smelling bad in here. Arlene's asleep. Well, she's on her phone. CJ's sound asleep. George told me you used to work with him. Yes, I did, Tom Victoria. I did work with him. Once off. We worked at Anthony Smith Toyota in Coburg. And yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good job. Pity the boss wasn't a bit more. Yeah. You reckon he's got a good memory? Actually, my friend Stephen Ronelli, because they live over here. Oh, sorry, over there, and there was a party there, and they came, and lo and behold, yeah, I had to take a couple of feet back because I didn't realise who it was until I actually saw him properly, and he walked past me, didn't even room. Wow, that's awesome. I'm glad George has got a good memory anyway. Mine's vaguely faded. Alzheimer's. As you get to 55, mate, you'll find that out. But yeah, I had to put Snowy out because she had just done a Lake Mary Malou on the carpet, so not good. Anyway, it will dry up, so I'll put a bit of powder over the top of the tea towel, which will soak the dog thing in, and doesn't really matter anyway. CJ doesn't sleep in here, but this carpet does need good cleaning, so I'll pick up some stuff from Coles tomorrow. Are you getting the flu vaccine twice, Tom? Yeah, what's with that? I'm getting 2 vaccines. You only need one, AstraZeneca or the Pfizer, and then you get the flu vaccine. You can get the flu vaccine first, wait a while, and then get the other 2 vaccines. I'd go down the chemist and get yourself booked in for the flu vaccine first. Over in the States, they have Johnson & Johnson. We have the AstraZeneca. I think they've also got the AstraZeneca over there, if I'm correct, as well as the Pfizer. But in the Philippines, they have the Chinese one. I don't know what that is. And I don't know why. I think they're holding out for the American Johnson & Johnson. I'm too old for the Pfizer. I'm only 55. 5 years older than I was a couple of years. Sinovac. Oh, yeah. Sorry. My apologies. Yeah, so, it's one of those things. I hope like the Pfizer, it's what, Sinovac is useless. That's the Chinese one, isn't it? The, oh, okay, thank you, Chris. Much appreciated. How you feeling, mate? Anyway, by the way, Scoop wants to know. It's all good. I only brought Snowy in just to check the thing, but now looks like we're at that 50-50. Okay, sounds cool. Yeah, I only brought Snowy in to keep an eye on the mouse, but I didn't think she'd wee straight away like that, and I didn't want to get it. I didn't want her getting back up on the bed, and she'd been in for a while, so beforehand, so I put her out, but I had to. I'm getting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a book for the flu, and also got a book for the um, Pfizer or AstraZeneca. See what happens. I haven't done it yet. I'll book tomorrow and find out, but I can book it and get it organised for next Thursday, and Darlene and I will go down and have it both together, which would be good, and get that out the way and get that sorted so there's no drama. I took the Pfizer one. How was it for you, Scoot? How was the Pfizer? Twice? Do you need the Pfizer twice, or is it just once? Here, the AstraZeneca, they're saying it causes blood clots and stuff like that. And like I was discussing with Chris, you don't have to take that. You can get another easy way out. I personally think myself, I think the normal flu shot would do it, but don't take my word for it, Tom Victoria. No aches or pains. Our neighbour took the AstraZeneca. He's had nothing but pains the last couple of days. And he's supposed to be a butcher. He's supposed to be a big cock butcher, but getting that Pfizer vaccine. Oh, that's good. The other day they were saying that those that wanted the Pfizer, well, they're going to get the AstraZeneca basically because they want to finish the AstraZeneca. Yeah, but that's true, Chris. It depends on each individual, on their condition and their health. Like if you've been smoking most of your life and you have a bad heart and you don't realise it and you haven't seen the doctor, because the doctors are saying you need to check when you go to get the AstraZeneca, that you need to have a checkup before you get it, just to make sure whether it's okay for you. And but in saying that, they're just trying to get rid of the amount of AstraZeneca they've still got, which is probably not much at the moment. So I've heard that this caused pain in your arm for a while and nauseation sort of thing, but also blood clots. 50, they will give you the AstraZeneca. Oh, okay. So if you suffer from bad heart, you could get probably a what do you call it? A written thing to be advised to wait for the Pfizer to come in. So that would be probably more. Apparently, I don't think there's any side effects with the Pfizer vaccine, which is good. Scoot hasn't come back to me on that one, how he felt afterwards. No drama, she's cool. But it's one of those. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, just be careful. Just be cautious and don't jump into it straight away. I'm waiting. I will get it, but we're gonna, as I said, I will book it. If I ring tomorrow, I will book it for the flu for next Thursday, and probably um, maybe might even book the COVID one for next Thursday and book the flu after. You just got to be cautious on how you go with things. It's one of those situations, you just don't know what's around the corner. How are you feeling, Judy? There's no lockdown on January 2022. Could be going to Sydney with my mum. Oh, okay, that's all right. That's nice. Be good. But I don't. That's a long way off. January 22 from here. And they are saying that Australia will probably start opening the borders thing, because basically we can't afford to sit idle. And as they were saying, but you look at it that way, you still have terrible allergies. Oh, I'm sorry, Judy. The thing is, if they open up the borders, they're going to have to. How do you stop India from getting into Australia? And they still got it. Like, they're going to have it for quite some time. I tell them no to let you over the border, Tom. Oh, now Tom's getting my vaccine from you. Oh, good one. Let the young go first. Us older guys are too expendable. Isn't that right, Scoot? How is Bajoy, Scoot, B? Our love from me and Arlene and baby CJ to Bajoy. It is one. Bajoy is doing well. Great to hear. So is Jeannie, Joe's wife. She's doing a lot better than, which is great to hear. Always good to hear. Our little mate down there, big shout out to Rickshaw Philippines and his family. Uh, and Shay Casares, big shout out to you, darling. Shay Cruz and Kitty Everyday, and big shout out to Kathy O'Palawan. New South Wales is the only state left that will let Victorians in. Obviously, we are not fussy. Oh, you're going to let us in now, are you? Oh, God. Just don't accept anyone from Whittlesea, Chris. That's what's going to happen. Apparently, this guy came in from Adelaide, and I'm not sure whether he lives here or lives in Adelaide. And how bloody Whittlesea got I don't know. In Sunbury. Oh, okay, thank you. Always take one for the team, mate. You know that. Look at this. I'm taking this from the team. I'm just slowly trying to get off the bronchitis with the cold. As soon as I lay down, cough, 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 cough. But then once I fall asleep, I'm good as cold. So yeah. I think I just spoke too soon then. But it's he is Victorian. He just returned through New South Australia. Oh, okay. Hence what? Well, why didn't they quarantine him in South Australia? He must have flew in to South Australia when the cricketers did, and he's walked all the way over to Whittlesea. I don't know how, but now we had 9 COVID cases. Now we've got 36 COVID cases, and probably still. But this Indian side of the virus is a hell of a lot worse than the African and the Chinese, because it is just spreading so far. Got it from South Australia. Haven't got insurance. Oh, you crack me up. I haven't got I've got car insurance. That's the only thing. My car's more important because we need it. And it's more healthier at the moment, even though it needs a service. But if it's going all right, don't touch it. So I've been letting it go because my old man used to say to me, if it's running all right, let it go, don't touch it, because you could end up having, the car is useful. But our insurance policy, how, say when I was working, I had insurance because I could afford to pay it. But, it was funny. It went up from like, when I first started going back, I had insurance on myself when I was going way back to 2018 before I met Arlene. Oh, going back to, 2010 before I met Arlene. Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how my old man used to say to me. But, as I said, was when I was working. Oh, okay. That's from tonight. it's better to let it go and forget about it, because insurance here is just for people is just bullshit. Like car insurance is too as well. We've got to shop around now for car insurance. Yui, Amy, about the only other two better ones. The only reason why I'm with RACV is because we get roadside assistance, and if you're in Queensland or New South Wales, I think it's RACVQ or something. You can only go 50k from 5k again. Oh my fruiting hell! New South Wales won't put a restriction on anything yet at all, I don't think. NRMA, yeah, that's right. Well, I think we've got them here too as well. But I'm not sure whether they got roadside assistance. They have, haven't they? Oh, jeez. Maybe the dog wee is making me go. But yeah, it's the old saying that when you're working, um, they know you can afford it, so then they just up the money every year, without a doubt. And when I was paying health insurance, it said to me health insurance should be $55 a day. That's all. And if you pay $55 a day to your health insurance company, come when the time you need it, it's there to back you up. Instead, they put it up to 108. I took out health insurance for the Philippines when I got over there and I got diarrhea. They just stipulated that you deliberately are trying to scam money out of Flight Centre, even though I had the receipts, because they obviously don't trust. Yeah, exactly, Chris. The gap sucks, and you can work your ass off for the rest of your life, and your premiums go up each year when you work, and you got no problem. As soon as you finish work, well, then what happens there is, oh, we now only want you to pay $116 a week or fortnight or something like that for your health insurance. And you think, okay, no drama. You kick back, and you're in hospital, and you got a broken leg, and you're in the private hospital because the ambulance wouldn't take you to the Western General, and you have to. Oh, have you got private insurance? No, I haven't. Have you got any health insurance? No, I haven't. Oh, it's all right. Just toodle over there, and we will send you the bill. Just give us your address. When I gave it a mess, I can't afford it. Yeah, well, I can't either, so that's why I want. Yo, Adrian, ¿cómo está? How are ya? How's things? Say hello to Judy Fisher, Scoot B, Burrow Destiny, and Chris Beecham, Tom Victor. Everyone give a round of applause to Adrian Gibson. 7 in the house. 5 likes. Thank you, guys. it's one of those things, Chris. If you keep paying it, you're all right. But the beauty of what I found with Arlene's when she took sick. Oh, sorry, guys. In solitary confinement, I think young Adrian and I've got two coleslaws. It's not what you think. Oh, come on. Anyway, it's only a cup. Over last year's grand finals, so we can't, are they going to get there this year? I don't know. We just lost our star full forward with a leg injury. Sorry, guys. Yes, does, especially if Freo get into the need to play down here in Victoria. I think the AFL is going to. We have to now play, I think, our games in Queensland or New South Wales, which will be good. But it's like everything, isn't it? Got to take the good with the bad. Walk through that jungle of trying to find where everything is. Thanks for the likes, guys. 5K, yeah, we can only walk 5K. Just waiting for Western doing. And you can't have no visitors in your home. Ah, bloody hell. So it's going back to all that again. Shit. Screen the people properly when they come off the plane. Put them in thing like, this guy came up with the idea about building a compound for people coming overseas for it to self-isolate there. And like they say, oh, you can go home and self-isolate now, you'll be right. Yeah, but people don't go home. They go to the shops, they go to the picture cinemas, they go to the footy. My sister, just the other day, got a text message because they were at the football. They were only about that far from where the guy that they were sitting next to hadn't tested. So, and was tested sort of positive. Yeah, I think they are, Adrian. I think we're going to play most of our games in Queensland, New South Wales, Queensland, and then I think Mum sounds like she's coughing a lot. Just give me a break, guys. I've got to go and check on her and see if she's okay. I'll be back in a minute. Bloody hell. Silly dog. Yeah, where have I missed, guys? I mean, not much. Yeah, well, so that's the thing. This guy in Victoria, I think his name is Fox, said that he would build a compound at Avalon Airport. So when they come in, they come off the plane, they check in, and they go straight into the compound, and they get treated and self-isolate for 2 weeks before they think. There was either there or Mickleham. Now, why don't they build two big compounds, one at Mickleham and one there? Mickleham's not far from Tullamarine Airport either, and it wouldn't hurt. So it would keep, it would keep people, that have got it really bad, and make it a lot easy for them to self isolate, especially if they're coming off a plane and they, you know, I tested negative my last COVID shot. I've suffered bronchitis this last couple of weeks. Am I going to go for a COVID test? Yes, but I can't do it while I've got. Apparently, the lady said you can't do it when you've got the cold, even though you should do it. And I thought, you shouldn't be telling me this. And then a mate of a friend of mine went and got his vaccine, and they said, when he went to go to the vaccine shot, they said, you don't need it. It's all bull. It's all bull. It doesn't sound right. No, it doesn't sound right. But, it's not good enough. What are they employing people for? They're there to do the tests, to shut up, just get in there and do the test. And, like all it is this. I happen to have cotton wool buns in here, would you believe? All they do is that, and then that gets broken off, goes into it, that gets broken off a bit after, it gets clicked off, and then this part, I use that, and then break that off, and goes into a little vial. They shake it, and they send it off with your name on it and that. But some people have been told, oh, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do that. And even some people are saying at the vaccine hubs, oh, no, you don't need the thing, you got to take the AstraZeneca, man, it's better. You know, seriously, just, and then which makes people turn around and think, well, geez, do I really need to take this? Am I supposed to take this? Oh no, I'm not going to take that. And then you get all these like wacko jobs with the face mask. Oh, I shouldn't say that. My apologies. I take that back. But you get all these people that are against. I'm not wearing a face mask. It's against my religion. What religion's that, sir? Because I thought there's only Christian, Catholic, Protestant, Roman Catholic, and what's the other one? Seventh Day Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, and another one. Uh, you know, in all seriousness, that it's like I was on when it first came out. Wash your hands, wear your mask, wash your face, have a shower, get cleaned up. Keep yourself clean. Yes, exactly. The quicker you do it, the better it's going to be for everybody. And we might even get up to opening the airports and we might be able to fly out. Why am I waiting? I don't know. Maybe I should get it straight away. I know I've got a shoulder net at the moment here that's tinging, but um, uh, I'm not checking. Maybe waiting to see what's going to happen with this AstraZeneca, whether it's going to get taken off the market. If they knew that caused blood clots, they should have taken it off the market straight away and left the Pfizer. But when so now they're going to produce their own Pfizer here because they can now. But we probably won't get that till next year. But it's one of those things that, don't listen to other people. Plain and simple. Don't listen to other people. You do what you think's best for yourself. You go when you want to go. If the doctor suggests and thinks it's good for you to get it and have it, fine. That's okay. No drama. No stress. Don't let other people talk you out of it, because let me tell you, it's not worth that. You're the one that's in control of your own domain, so you need to do the result. Personally, I prefer if everyone did it. It makes things a lot easier in life. It makes a lot, there's a lot of people that turn around and say, oh, I shouldn't take it because I might have a heart attack walking down the street. Well, excuse me, you could have a heart attack walking down the street without even taking it. So what's the difference? I love Melbourne Airport and Manila Airport. So do I. Um, you could get hit. I'm saying that, and I'm not wishing anybody that, but I could walk out tomorrow and get hit by a bus. I don't know. It's a cruel thing to say, but at least I pointed at myself and someone else. It is hard, I find there's a lot of people out there that are listening to other people that don't know, that are not that educated in some areas. But the doctors, the health inspectors are the ones that know what is good for you. These doctors and health inspectors that are on the news, and Chris Beecham probably be either agree with me or disagree with me on this, but they obviously know because they've done their degrees. I'll tell you what, I was, if they were in my area, I would actually, hopefully, go to their clinic and get, registered to have him as my doctor. There's no wrongs, there's no rights, there's no ifs or maybes. You need to make that decision on what you want to do with your life. You need to make that decision where you've got to go in your life. It's like when you're looking for a job. No one can tell you where to go. You just go and look for a job and hope for the best that you're going to get the interview, and you hope the best that you're going to get the job. That's all there is to it. But, I do take, funnily, some of the, if I lived in Victoria, I would move. Yeah, well, apparently, and Christopher, they're all trying to get over the border tonight before it closes. But, in all seriousness, what's it going to do? It's like, shit. We'll jump over the border and that before it all closes. and everybody in Victoria can cop it. Well, as far as I'm concerned, if I was the police or the army, I'd have Victoria wrapped around like in cotton wool and saying, "Oh, you got out of Victoria. Guess what? You ain't coming back. You ain't got a house. The government's taking your house." Oh, you're laughing, Chris. That's good. It's good no COVID there in New South Wales. But you know what I mean? Like, you could turn around and say, "You ain't got a house left, mate. You left Victoria. No one wants you back here." Yeah. That guy, that homeless guy the other day, I saw him on the street. He's looking for a home. We gave it to him because you left. You took your family and you left Victoria. You said you weren't coming back. You didn't say yes, so did you? No. Oh, well, it now becomes the ward of the state, your house, and we'll use it as a open house for those that are homeless. See, and let me tell you that there are strong shifts in things that are strange happening uh, with the way of that sort of thing and what's going on in the world today. You sort of shake your head at some of the way these government officials are doing things. People are wondering why they are forced to go and have the and whatever it is, anesthetic. Now I can't even say it properly. Basically, because this is all conspiracy theory. Like the Twilight Zone shoot, seriously. You have just got to shake your head on what goes on. I know I could. And I'm not the Victorian government. And if I was in the Victorian government, there'd be a lot of freaking changes. Let me tell you. The unemployed, the carers pension, I think that would be boosted. And those who worked for so many years, you know, have had good reputations, got superannuation, and have been working for 30 years for the country, so to speak. They would would they get free health care? No, just be reduced. The payments on healthcare, and actually, when I look at it, Arlene's changing tacky. When Arlene went into the hospital, when we had CJ, it cost us nothing because it was a public hospital. Came out of Medicare. Which you pay for when you work. When she was just in not long ago, nothing. Didn't have to pay for x-rays, didn't have to pay for a visit. Had to go, Scott, now. I hope you feel better soon. Bye, everyone. Take care and be safe. Judy Fisher, my regards to your husband. I hope you guys stay safe and look after yourself. And be cautious. Do what you want to do when it's ready for you to do. And you make the decision. Don't let other people make decisions for you. You make the decision because you're in command and control of your own body. Get a checkup. by the doctor. Make sure the doctor tells you that it's okay for you to get the Pfizer or the AstraZeneca or the Johnson Johnson. Um, the doctor will look after you because there's a lot of doctors out there that are pre early, like when I was born, 1965. Now I'm showing my age, even though I'm 55. They're the ones that are good doctors. My doctors are around about 80 something. Good night, Judy, and just be careful, sweetie, you and your husband, and our love from me, Arlene, and CJ to you and your family. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. If you're not planning to travel or you don't travel, it's pointless getting it. To be honest, in my book, it's pointless. So that's a good thing. Yeah. We all have to respect everybody's decision and all have to, you know, just be supportive to each other. I'm not getting it. Look, you're on a base thing. I reckon if you just got the normal flu injection, I think you'd be right, Chris, to be honest. I still think that. I still think the normal flu injection would stave it off. Um, is it stronger? No. Well, why don't they just put the Pfizer in with it and just mix it up and bang? You got a big Molotov cocktail going around there and you're partying like it's 1999. But in my personal opinion, I just think the normal flu vaccine would stave it off. It's the same type of thing, only that it's not a virus injection, but it is what your doctor requires you have and what he thinks you should have. Um, if he thinks you should have the AstraZeneca or the Pfizer, fine, you're right. Take it. Do it. Do it and keep yourself safe. The only thing is that I just have too many. That's fine, Judy. That's fine. It's okay. These things take. Really? This AstraZeneca and Pfizer has not been tested. We will find out in the long run what happens with people. But I can tell you something. It's your decision, and good on you. I support you on that. I really do support you on that because you're lovely. You're a lovely person. I told you. Yeah, I know. You keep saying you better send your Medicare card and I'll go and have it for you tomorrow. Um, you got to make sure that it's right. And I know there's a lot of people out there who turn around and say, yeah, but it is your decision. It's how you feel and it's how you think. And there's no one more important that runs their own domain and their own body and looks after their body. And I respect that, Judy. And it is great that you have made that choice because if you're not flying, yes, I don't blame. It's great. I reckon good on you. You made the decision on not having it. I think when I look back when Wuhan and a couple of the dead bodies that were out of their houses and stuff like that, they were elderly people. Yes, it hit the elderly first. Has it hit anyone? It's only hit one person at the age of 55. It's hit. Sorry, guys. It's hit. Probably another bloke. I think around about the 50s, but it hadn't been proven that he didn't have a malignant heart or a genetic deficiency to a certain thing. So, you basically got to take your oranges and your apples and your bananas, your potassium and your vitamin C and vitamin D, and keep that up. Those little pills that you see in Black Moors and that, I'm not. Look, I'll be honest. A friend of mine uses them. Good on her. That's her. I'd rather cut up an orange. There's the vitamin C. I'd rather cut up a banana and eat a banana. There's your potassium. And like lemons and stuff like that, are all good for you. Mandarins and all fruit is good for you. Uh, Pineapples and all that, they're all good for you. They've got natural sugars and stuff like that. There's no dramas. But you are the one that has to make the decision, and don't listen to other people. Just go your way and look after yourself, because it's, you know, like as you can see, I've been coughing most of the night. Yes, I suffer from bronchitis. I'm taking um did the thing for me coleslaw. I'm taking a Seneca and ammonia, a drink of that to stop the cough. And I've got the Vicks Vapor things for my nose. And, I'm doing, I'm trying to combat and fight it in about 4 different areas. Here and here. Oh, fisherman's friend I had too. But you have to be brave, you have to be strong, you have to, pump those vitamins into you. Yeah, look, Tom, that's all good and well, but we don't know. I agree with you, okay? I'm not disagreeing with you. You get the vaccine, that's fine. Do it. Do it for yourself and do it for your mum and do it for when you're going over there. But we're not taking off until, I reckon, not next year, but the year after, around about October the year after. If that's the way the government are putting us in, how dare they in one way, but in another way, planes can't sit idle for too long. That's my honest opinion. They need to get those big jumbos up there. Once they do, you watch the fuel prices go up. Fuel, there's been stock loads of fuel sitting at places, depots, and I'll put it this way: what happens to oil when it sits? Can anyone ask me that? Can anyone ask me what happens to milk when it sits on a bench and has been put in the fridge for 4 days? Because whatever happens to milk will happen similar to oil. It's got to get dust and dirt in it sooner or later. Nothing is impenetrable around a steel tin to keep dust out. Trust me. So if you leave a bottle of milk out for 4 days, what happens? It curdles, goes off. It's like yogurt, tastes foul. So, planes need to flex their muscles, so to speak. And like people, we need to eat our vitamins, our like your oranges, your apples, pears, bananas, fruit, and that. We need to eat that. Also, your steak, your iron, your vitamin. Uh, mm, Pretty much hit what Chris is. So to me, Chris could go to the Philippines. There'd be no drama. Um, he has a legitimate reason for not having it, and I agree with him. You can agree to disagree. We're not here to argue. We don't argue on my channel. As soon as you argue, you get put in a cold place, which means you cool off for a little while until you can see the logic in what I'm saying and what other people are telling you for your own good. I want to go home to the Philippines, and Chris keeps telling me the same thing. You're not going. Vaccine or not, you're not going. But you look at it this way. They open up the country, they open up the borders at this point in time. That'll enable all Indian people, university students, and that they would come in here, go into quarantine. But will they go into quarantine? Are you going to give me a cold shower? Oh, if you want one. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm defending Chris because he doesn't. It's like this, if you have a heart problem, you need to take care of your body and you need to look after it. Now, I've been given some good advice by a certain person, and I won't name who. But he's a top bloke, and I listen to him all the time. Yes, I have type 2 diabetes, so if I get a cut, it's going to take my skin a while to heal. A lot longer than normal, to be honest. But in saying that, too, as well, I should be looking after myself a lot better than I am. But also, these little pinprick tests, I'm not saying they're bad, I'm not saying they're good. This is my whole body. I've got two hands, left and right. They say that the right arm is closer to your heart. So, you can stick a stick in there and you can put a pinprick and then pull out blood and read 7.9 on one finger. And then you turn around and say, shit, that's high. What have I been eating? Well, I'll just check the other finger. Well, you can put a needle in your thumb and put your thumb on the paper and it'll come up 6.9. Whoa, wow. Or 5.9, Geez, I'm in the good thing. Yeah, exactly. But it doesn't matter whether that machine is right or wrong, or whether it's from left hand or right hand. You got to look after yourself. You got to make sure your diet is right. You got to make sure that you are okay. Trust me, there's a lot of people out there that don't and go on to live to be 100. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that do the right thing and live to be 100. But then you've got your younger people that are dropping like flies because they're not doing as they're told, and they smoke heavy and they drink heavy, and they just don't look after themselves. Well, it's the old case scenario, really, when you look at it. It makes it hard in life to criticize those who think they're higher than you in a personal bracket. I always thought that when I went to school, when I went to work. Oh, I'm only a sweeper or a cart cleaner, and the guy that comes down to see me is my boss. Well, I've got to pull myself in line, so just like everybody else. But they got bosses on top of them. And no drama, Tom. I'm just talk. We just talk, and that's what my channel is all about. You talk, you chat. Okay, if you have a slight disagreement, that's fine. It's all okay. You can let it out. You can. I'll give you free reign. I'll give you free speech. Reason why I don't do StreamYard, okay? The reason I don't, we'll change the subject, and this is the reason why I don't do StreamYard, guys, is if I have you, or say I have 5 on the stream, and I'm interviewing or I'm talking, if I was to do StreamYard, the only way I'd do that StreamYard would be to interview 2 people one night at a time, which I think is fair. Rather than look, I like the idea that you can have 10 people in the stream. I've got no drama whatsoever with it. Good on them. And Adrian Gibson will agree with me on this. It's easy to control 2 people on a stream. But if you get someone that you don't know, and you think, okay, he's alright, he seems to be making sense. You bring him up into the stream, and then he causes total havoc. Causes this person this, causes that person that. And you can't get him off. Well, then you've got to end the stream. Or other things that have, and I've seen it happen on StreamYard. It's exactly, Tom. The milk will go off, and oil's the same. If it's been sitting there for a long time, long period, it'll go that. If you stir it, it'll go that coffee color, white, because it's just been sitting there for ages. How do I know that? Well, my brother-in-law is a chemical engineer, so he knows all about that sort of thing. So, I'm just saying, you put that stuff in a plane, you look in Colombia, mate, they're running DC-10s, and they check their oils, which is good. Yeah, they don't put dirty oil in those planes. Because as soon as they put that dirty oil on that plane, she's going to come down in the jungle somewhere. No one's going to know. But as I said, that with the live streams is I can control this, and my moderators can control whoever speaks out of turn. If you speak out of turn to someone, that's what I mean. If you speak out of turn to someone, meaning you call them something, a name, or you don't know what you're talking about, and then it gets into an argument, I can control that by, we can watch. We will watch, and it makes it a lot easier. I could have been offended by anyone, and Scoot and Judy Fisher would, and so would Chris Beecham and Tony Corolla, or that would see that or Che Corsaris for that fact. Sorry, Che Corsaris or Che Cruz or Cathio Palawan or Tropical Tim or Wish for Wonder, if they saw someone abusing Scoot and criticising him for something, and I saw it, I would put him in either timeout or see you later, so to speak, You have to behave on my live stream. I don't put up with shit. And I expect my moderators, if they see someone that's not a regular here, to control, watch, listen, look. And Chris Beecham will know where I'm coming from, and so will Joe and Journey, and also Scoop B, Judy Fisher. Let me tell you, they put them straight into isolation. They're not frightened, and I totally agree. Ow. I'm using them as an example. They are my moderators. That's what they're there for. That's what moderators are there for, is to keep control of a situation. Yes, I can tend to. I have good friends. One with my charity. I won't go any further than that. Also, another good dear friend to my heart that I've been ever since I first met Terence and Beth and Brian and Marisol foreigner farming in the Philippines, and also Lester and Chat Main. Are good friends of mine. I've got no stress. Also, Lynn and Anthony, our life in the Philippines. Love the couple. They are beautiful. And I would defend them in a heartbeat. I defend Brian and Marisol. He's big enough to look after himself, but I will defend him if someone's criticising. And it's the old case scenario. And no, Chris, I'm not going to go there. I don't want to go there. But you know where I'm going with it, is that you have respect for your friends. But if someone comes on the live stream starts saying this and that and this and that, well, they obviously got nothing better to do than criticise people that are doing good for the community, let alone, oh, no, I don't want to do that because I don't think it's going to work. And they do a lot of research in it, and they say, no, that's why I didn't do it. Well, no one told them to send money, so you're going to send money to someone, well, that's your silly fault. And if they're going to use it in a different direction, well, they must have a reason for it. Doesn't have to mean that they're going to use it for the reason that you said. And the other thing is also Tom and everyone is I don't put people's names in. But if you're going to criticise someone for something, it is between you and that person. Don't do it on my live stream because you'll be out. I have no tolerance and no shit for that stuff on my live stream. I've got good people here. I've got good friends. I have earned the respect of all my fellow YouTubers. And if you've been as long, even though I've only been on since 2018, it's now 2021, I've had that respect from then, day one, all the way up to there. I have had good advice by certain people when looking and checking those that I've subscribed to. Basically, you need that friendship there and you need that respect there. And I've been going to a lot of live streams a long time ago. And there's some when you get to, like, 100 was all right, 50 was okay. I'm not sorry, 50 was okay, 100 was okay, 200 was okay. But when it gets up to the 3, 4, 5, up to the 1,000, you can't be at everyone's live stream. But what you can do for yourself is pick 3, look at their videos, how I was told, look at their videos, watch their videos through, comment. Always leave a good comment. If you're not happy with it, don't leave one at all. Just say, hi, I'm new here. I liked your videos. That's all. But if you love the videos and that, leave a comment and leave a like and your channel name, and maybe they'll get back to you. Don't put in stupid things. Think about what you're going to put on someone's comment section. And look, maybe they will come back and say, hey, he's not bad, this guy. Go and check out some of his videos. Well, you go and check out, they come and check out your videos, before you know it, they've subscribed. Never force someone to come to your channel. Let them come on their own. But you need to, need to check out everyone's content. Enjoy what you like. If you like house building, like I do, Terence and Beth with the charity work that we do. But I know the old style house, how they do it for what we do for charity. I'll put it that way, it's a lot easier. But then you've got Six Filipino, James and Mel. And if you love house building, they're on a good thing. And new technology, new way he's done it. It's great. It's awesome. I reckon he's really good. And next to him was James Tanner and his lovely wife. My PI my PI Dreams. Great channel. Great content. Hey, Joe and Jenny, ¿cómo está? James Tanner and his wife had a lot of good. I watched the construction of their house from day one. But if you're into house construction, they're the two I recommend you. If you're into house construction, go watch. But don't pick up from where he is with his swimming pool at the moment. Go right back to the very start and watch every episode up to today. And there's also Sandy and Jeff. Sandy and Jeff are doing well. They're building their house. Check them out. These are channels. Sandy and Jeff are good people too, by the way. Even the Hendersons, the Adventures of the Hendersons, lovely May and Dwayne. Check out their house build. It's nice. The construction's nice. The architecture's nice. Also, British expat in the Philippines. Check out John and Jane. From the start, when he started building his house, check it out. Also, Dennis Adams, my dear friend Dennis Adams. We haven't spoken for a while. I will catch up, Dennis. Okay. These are videos that are great and got good content. Dennis has also got good content with his stovepipes and that he's making, doing, and give him hands up for that too as well. But British Expat, John and Jane, I've watched their house go from start to finish, and it is beautiful. It's all right, Joe. She's fine, mate. I understand. Me and you both fully understand because we've both been talking a lot earlier. So all's good. Um, yeah, there's a lot of fishing shows out there. There's a lot of survival shows out there. There's new ones. There's a lot on Gettysburg. There's a lot on Vicksburg. There's a lot on Richmond, Fredericksburg, the American Civil War. If you're into that, Lionheart, also another good channel. There's also what's the other ones? I haven't seen like Jay Torres at the moment. A good one. She's doing her house build. Check her channel out from her house build. If you like house builds, check her. Watch her house build. Okay, it's awesome, guys. Just check them out. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Write in a beautiful comment. Write in a nice comment. Be respectable. If you don't like it, that's fine. Just leave it alone and walk away. But if you do like it, leave a comment and they will come and visit you. I am an old hat where I also watched Rickshaw's house. Well, didn't see his house build, but I've been following a few little bits that he's had, and it's awesome too. And Rickshaw Philippines is one of the I reckon awesome blokes I have ever had the privilege of getting to know slowly, and he's got a marvelous philosophy on life. And if you're into that, also check out Buddha of Namas. He's also good. Check his channel out. He was on just before. I don't know whether he's still there. You still there, Buddha? Chris, I'll probably put Chris to sleep at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised. He's a tired little wombat, that one. Or should I say Fuzzy Bear? Because he calls me Kuman. So, anyway, it's okay. No drama. But, yeah, we have running banter things. I don't let it get to me. They know if they've drawn the line, you can only tell by a person's eye. Oh, he's got the needles out, so my butt cheeks are going to be certain with that many needles in it. But, there's a lot of marvelous videos out there. Tom Simpson and a lot of good people out there. Muggs, it's Miss Muggs. She had a good video out there. I watched her live video of her walking around McCarthy. She's good too. She's excellent. These guys, Marilyn Kaminsky and his sales vlogs. Bruce. Sorry, Bruce. My fullest apologies. Shooting Star has got some good videos. But back to what I was saying. The only reason why I don't do live streams on StreamYard is I can't protect you like I can on this. If I see someone or my friends see someone, that's why I have moderators. They protect you. They look after you. But if you criticize someone and say, "Oh, you're talking shit" or something like that, or yeah, effing this, and yeah, you're gone. You're gone for life. Yeah, Maluz 1963 is a top bloke. Excuse me, sorry guys. He's a top bloke. Maluz 1963. He don't live far from Chris Beecham either. He's probably working tonight. And big shout out to you, Maluz. You're probably watching from work. No stress, mate. Understand. Or he's probably in bed. Oh, we got the syringes out this morning. My bum cheeks are going to be sore. I like to add a little bit of humour if, if it doesn't go over well, that's fine. But what's with the needles all of a sudden? Yes, go and get vaccinated if you or have the vaccine, guys. Trust me, it's not going to hurt. Just a little big prick in the arm. So, bit more choke, you might start. Yeah. Oh, I think I've got too much fluid on my lungs. And I don't smoke, guys. I really don't. I gave it up. But anyway, as I was saying, getting back to the project. That's the only reason why I don't have StreamYard. I would rather protect my friends on the chat the way we have it now. I have got no arguments. Would I do StreamYard? Probably yes. But before I did StreamYard, I'm actually in the process. I'm in the process going to do StreamYard. But I'm also in the process of trying to work out a system. And that system will be is if you are a good friend of mine and you are on my Facebook, we will contact each other that way and you will come up on there. Big shout out to Kanoy in the Philippines too as well. And big shout out to Randy Brown, Iris Chavez and Solo and Avery's World. Big shout out to Flexi Girl JB and her family. Love and kisses to all there. Big shout out to Rena and Mike Roberts. Big shout out to Mike and May Adventures. Big shout out to Tropical Tim in the Philippines and Wish for Wonder. Also, a big shout out to Tom and Ruth's Philippine Adventures. Big shout out to Ruthie and Arthur. I haven't forgotten you, sweetie. Got you. Doesn't. Damn, I didn't have a Facebook. Doesn't matter, Chris. You know what I'm talking about. Because even if like, me and you talk, it's okay. It's fine. And I would bring you up anyway. So there's no drama. You have no stress. And John and Roma and I were talking about something the other day. Well, that's another story, but we're going to sort out something, and it will be that if you are connected with me and you are on my messenger, because I don't give it out to everybody, I will give out the name and I will tell it, but I had the Johnson shot. Congratulations! Told you Johnson aren't bad. They make this. And I've been using that since I was wee-eyed to a grasshopper. Same company. Different brand name, right? But That's the only way I'm going to do it. I'm also going to talk to John and Jenny about it later on in the week. Well, it's nearly late. It's actually nearly late in the week tomorrow night, isn't it? So we'll have a discussion offline. As I said, I'm doing live streams Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So I've gone back to the original kickoff. And also, same time. But I'm hoping to get an earlier time slot. So we will find out a bit more about that. But I can, in my book at the moment, I can only defend you and help you out as much as I can this way. J&J isn't an option, Charlotte. I know, but I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. And I use it. I use it. I use it all over my body. All over my body. Thought I'd bring it. I also use this too. My old ex-man. Yes, it's Johnson and Johnson. Also good on ants too. Would you believe? Keeps the ants away from the driveway. This gives nappy rashes and abrasions. Oh, I don't have nappy rashes. Even though Scoot say I have. In joke between me and Scoot. And what's the other one? Is that for your nappy rash? Yeah. If my jockeys start to itch around the crutch, I just put that on. That's Bonza stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was gonna do too. Big shout out to William and Chick. I watched the episode today, mate. Do yourself a favour, brother, from me and Arlene and baby CJ. Get that cyst fixed. That's good. That's good. Don't tell me where you use that. This is for CJ, not for me. That's CJ's as well after shower. Good stuff. Like that, most Australian shops. It's baby daily lotion. Well, so after he's had a bath, just rub it all over his body. But yeah, so you need. I can, as I said, I can save you more on this and my monitorization. My monitors are or moderators. Sorry, my moderators. Well, you could call them a monitor, I suppose. It's similar to school. Pseudocrane. It's not bad stuff. When he has eczema or comes up, I noticed the last couple of days going back, he got a big case, a little. He gets it here and at the back of his legs, and he will get a bad dose of it on his back, which it really irritates him. We were trying to work out whether he was having too much sugar juice, or he was having too much wheat bix. We give him banana, which is supposed to be good for eczema as well, potassium. It's good for me too as well. I eat a lot of bananas before we fly back home to the Philippines, because when I get there and I sweat, all this rashes up here, and I don't get eczema. And that's the honest truth. But as I said, that's why I don't do uh, StreamYard. And at the moment, I am sort of thinking about it, and I've got to talk to Shooting Star more about it. Um, is that I need to control it a lot better, and the best way is to do it if you're connected with me on Facebook or Messenger. Facebook, you will come up into the chat, and we will chat about things. But I am going to do it similar to Scoot, where and I hope Scoot doesn't mind me saying this. I will do it the same similar way as Scoot, where he interviews just two people. Big shout out to Bill Pruitt and Rose too as well, and his family. Terence and Beth, Nanai, Bat Choi, Jessica, Paulina, Dalek, Rowan, Lovely, Nene, and Beth and Terence. Big shout out to you guys, and a big shout out to Brian and Maricel and Baby Charlie. Big shout out to you, little fella. God, I almost forgot. That's bad of me. That's bad. I must be getting, what do you call it, seniors moment. But, we will set up a system. I would love to be able to sit and talk and have an in-depth conversation with Terence and Beth, and also Brian and Maricel. But I need to protect them because they're good friends of mine, and I know they've been copying a lot of flack over the last couple of years. And we've ignored it. They ignore it. They, half the time they don't even look at the comments, which that's why their comments are turned off. It is because there's only so many people you can put up with that are going to come out and just do nothing but trash talk you. So I fully agree with what they do. And I would do the same if I was in their position. You shouldn't be questioned about your integrity or your what you do or how you do it. If you've got a good formula and it's working, fine. That's great. Let it go. Yeah, people, yeah, they deserve the benefit of the doubt, and they deserve to get the other side of things that they get because it is worth what they do. They are doing things to help people, make people's lives better, and me too as well, because I'm part with them to help people build their lives, build homes. And if you see some of the old houses that they used to live in, after a while they become run down and maintenance. Father pisses off and leaves the wife with the 4 kids, and the house just gets to run down. It's a challenge. It's great. And the guys that are helping build these houses, the Superman team, good on them. They are awesome. I don't have to even push that. I'm not pushing that down anyone's throat. I'm just making a comment that everything that Terence and Beth have done, and me alongside them, and I will stick up for them. Doesn't matter, what it is. The same with Brian and Maricel. I will stick up for them to the hill. And as far as I'm concerned, they deserve everything they get in the way of rewards. So, who be it for me to criticize on how they got what they got when they got it? It's not my, you know, it's got nothing to do with me. It was organised between the two of them and the car company or whatever. They enjoyed to have the rewards, and it's going to get better for us all. There's a lot of people I know, I've got friends that say the same. Charity belongs at home. Well, that's fine. You keep your charity at your place. You don't want to help out, that's fine. Just remember always one thing. If it happens to you, don't come looking at the handout drawer. Exactly, Chris Beecham. You can please some people and please some of the people all the time, but you can never. Sorry, this chat goes quick. But you can never please everyone all of the time, so don't bother trying in my. That's fair enough. That's well understood. But as I said, they're good friends of mine. I'll stick by them through and through. And they're lovely people. And I am so sorry. I'm so happy that I have had the privilege to stay with them and get to know them, and we are family. J&J is supposed to be on its way over to Australia and the Philippines. Okay, thanks, John, Jenny. Big shout out to our Mindoro journey too as well. Michael and Lynn. And the kids. Congratulations to their daughter. And best wishes go out. Happy birthday to Lynn too as well. Sorry. I probably shouldn't have come on tonight, but I thought I'd give it a bit of a run for my money. Life is too short. Life is too long. And when you got good friends that stick by you and come by your live stream and that, I have no problem. I know and I'm aware that a lot of people have got other things on. That's fine. I'm still fine with that. I'm not jealous. I'm still fine. And that's fair enough because you can't be in every place all the time. So, you just have to share yourself around when you can. Big shout out to the Hipsters, Mum and Dad Hipster. And Brett Glasgow, big shout out to you. Big shout out to Donna Alright. Yeah, Donna Alright. As well. So, a big shout out to Delos Rios Santos. I think I said that right. I think I said that right. Big shout out to Adrian Gibson again, who was just on before. But it is what it is, and I am going to structure StreamYard to what I wanted. So I don't get the trolls. Am I monetized? Well, we're still looking into that too as well. Yes, I've done the 4,014 hours, watch hours. I did get told that I have to keep on my watch hours. Big shout out to Hart Jen and her crew. Much appreciated. And Alicia Speacial, thank you. Two good friends of mine that helped me out. And hopefully, when we get back to the Philippines, we can connect and catch up with each other. You know, I just think that with I sidetrack myself all the time. And that's normal, guys. So get used to it, please. Sometimes we go from one place to another without realizing. Yeah. So StreamYard will be formatted to how I want it, and hopefully it will be make it safe for people when they come up into the chat box. We'll have discussions. Some I might not like what someone says, or someone might not like what I say, but at the end of it, we can all walk away and then have a handshake afterwards and say, that was a good live stream. I enjoyed that. Yeah, sometimes, am I going to talk about tough? I will be staying away from politics. That's one thing for sure. So never bring politics up on my channel, guys, unless it's Australian politics. Other people don't know. Keep away from American politics. And just be yourselves. Come up, enjoy, have fun, have a laugh, have a joke, have a chat, relax, kick back and enjoy. Because that's what my channel is all about, as well as family. I hope everyone got to see where'd that little mouse go? Where the fuck did he come out? Excuse the French. But I found him. He's only a wee mouse, this one. Must be the female. He turned around, or she turned around and saw me. But I don't know where she's gone. I've taken the, we had cane boxes down here. I've taken them outside. Exactly, rat sack. I'm going to buy traps tomorrow. I'm over this. But yeah, so anyway, as I said, I will, with Joe and Jenny Journey, try and structure, as well as Bruce, uh, so, Shooting Star MS. I will be trying to work with him and sort all when I mean work, talk with him about it, and then hopefully we can come up with a better. Oh, do I love peanut butter? Better put that on toast. For him, he's only a little one too, little fat chubby mouse. Yeah, so I need to get all that on StreamYard sorted out to say help other people be able to come on live streams without having to worry about some hillbilly come up and criticise. And Chris Beecham knows who I'm talking about. We won't be ranting and raving on the show. But anyway, I'm going to shut this down. We've been on 2 hours and 6. I could go further, but my throat's not allowing me tonight. I want to keep it fresh. I will be back Saturday night live, 12 o'clock Australia time, 10 o'clock Philippine time. I didn't call you a hillbilly. But I can't believe the other one, Chris and Joe, was a darker grey. So he must have been the male. This one is a fat little chubby uh, female by the look of it. That ain't good. I'm not rock, mate. Don't know about that. All's good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to finish up tonight. I'll finish up now. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Everybody, take care, relax, get shots. Bloody hope not. Not Joe and Jeannie Journey, not Chris, not to everybody. I'm not going through everyone's name. But I will let you know when I will be doing, I probably will be doing a live stream during the day. And, but I haven't decided yet. But we'll be trying to work out StreamYard. I've got to iron out, still haven't done it yet. Typical male I am. Like, I ought to be a gunner on a ship. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But it's for everybody's protection if I can work out a system that works and get people on. And I'm going to actually also talk to Roman and John and hopefully get them up. I'll get him up. And Joe and Jenny, Shooting Star. If you just want to come up, that's fine. Everyone will be able to have a chat about certain things. And if it gets heated, we can easily relax, take a break, and come back. You know, there's not going to be name calling. As soon as someone calls someone a name, they're off. Okay? You either disagree or you agree to disagree, basically, and that's all there is to it. And I might not like what anyone says, but I'll just shut my mouth and kick back and listen. Yeah, I'm off like a bad smell. Good night, Joe and Jeannie Journey. Take care. Big shout out before I am on to Jay and Luan Journey. Jay's Journey. Big shout out to Jay. And also to Nico's experience. Big shout out to you, mate, and your family, your mum, and the girls. And big shout out to MJ the Flipper, Frank Love, and all my other friends over there. Ron the Future. Big shout out to everybody. Malou Martin, a very, very, very special shout out. Hope your hubby's good. Oh, Ed Lippert, Clyde Seaside, and Lefty all around. Big shout out, guys. Take care. Enjoy. Remember, life's good. Good night. Bye from Australia.